We're good to go. All right, let's see how this goes. Wish they would just get into position already. Well, what are you gonna do? Well, because of that alliance, actually, Russia might frontline us right here anyway, which is to our advantage. I'm surprised they're actually trying to push me into these mountains. That is an interesting decision. I don't think they're going to push me much farther in this, though. If they really want to push, I can kind of push them back here. No idea you're live streaming today? Yeah, I just live stream whenever I feel like it now. It's awesome. I'm thinking of making a big push sometime soon to get partnered. We tried to do that last year, and we got really close. By the end of the month, our average was 70, and it needed to be 75, but it had been going down the last week, so, you know, using 40 width or 20 width. 20. I would gladly do 40 if I could afford to, but of course I can't. That is tons of industry and everything for Romania to have this early in the game. As well as tons of manpower. But yes, 40 is better in almost every case. In this case, it wouldn't be, because in this case you just need to spam out as much manpower as possible, because so many of your national focuses are gated behind. it. They're actually going in a lot harder on me than I anticipated. To the point that it's actually hurting them against Germany. Germany is actually really pushing them in because they're going so hard against me. I'm fine with that. I thought you were using 40? No. I didn't upgrade them. They have not changed once since their default. They're at 18, they're not even at 40. Or at 20. They should be at 20. It'd be way smarter to have them at 20, but I don't have the artillery for that yet. Oops, that's anti-tank. I want artillery. Yeah, not close. It'd be reckless to switch that out right now. Well, we just got an amazing pocket. Attack that, please. Why can you not? Need military access from Poland. Poland's not controlling that. That might be a glitch right there. Poland is not controlling that land. That is the Soviet Union, the men I am at war with. That's a hell of a glitch. Huh. What the fuck is going on there? Okay, well, can I get in contact with Poland? Poland? You will not give me military access. Okay. Can anyone point to Poland on this map and tell me why I need their fucking permission? Yeah. Yeah, what would Poland have to do with me taking land right here? That is baffling. Poland's not there, it says right there. If I hover over the land right here, controlled, it doesn't even say who it's controlled by, but if I right click it, it's the Soviet Union, who I'm at war with. That's very strange. Well, it's a massive surround, and Soviet Union just lost a lot of very good divisions thanks to that. Ooh, game's running slow now. So many things happening all over the board. Hey game, you want to put most of the troops on this one? You really don't need many on this. I think Germany's got that one handled. Do you not have... Oh. Forgot to give them their own field marshal. I don't have a defensive doctrine one, unfortunately. But, I mean, I could raise up a new one just for defensive doctrine. But it's a 20% extra defense off that. So that alone makes it worth just going with the one I already have. Division recovery rate. Okay, an attack is being made against that now. Good. Of which the attack against it will definitely win, because they are going to run out of supply. And apparently one of the attacks is mine? No? I don't know. Look, either way I'm gonna be fine, yeah. Look, that's dead. And all my guys will go back over to the other front line. The Soviets just lost 3 million people in this war already. And this is just the German-Romanian front. They've lost 3 million people. Hey, Silvermud. Silvermud, are you the one who just joined the Discord server this morning, I think it was? Time to take Crimea? Nah. We'll take them eventually. They're not really a high priority. Alright, have all those people mass up. Do we push back now? We could actually push back now. Very tempting. Very, very tempting to make the big pushback now. Look at how thin their front line is, and look how low their organization on the front line is compared to ours. I think now is where we start getting our war contributions. In fact, we want to do that, which is really spreading out our front line. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do another one for Moscow after, and then we're gonna need Stalingrad. After that, they'll probably capital all the way up to here. I've seen the capital up here, and I think it's back here somewhere, is around like the absolute last place they'll push the capital to. Alright. They can spread out across the front line. See you, annoying wizard. I hate truth. Yeah, we're conquering Russia as Romania. Going for death or dishonor or cake achievement. Own a slice of every starting neighbor. Of which, we own a slice of every starting neighbor already, except Poland and Soviet Union. We'll get Soviet Union first, and then we're gonna turn on the Axis after a little bit of a build-up. And in the peace deal against the Axis, we're gonna take a little bit of Poland. Or no, will Poland be immediately freed? Yeah, we'd have to join up with the Axis. Yeah, if we join the Axis, then we could get a little bit of Poland out of that. And then that'll be a victory. Blitzkrieg done, nice. We're getting pretty close to getting our extra population out of Desperate Defense, which I very much want. Steel in Serbia? Hell yeah, I want steel out of Serbia. Top priority, because we are a steel-hungry nation. Our troops are finally starting to get in position. Game's stuttering a lot just because, as everybody who plays this game knows, it doesn't handle the World War very well. And this is on a solid-state drive. It's actually, is this a World War I or World War II sim? World War II. That's why it's the German Reich. Yeah, it's not even, like, touching my computer. It's using 34% of my RAM. Less than half of my CPU. A little over half, sometimes. It depends. I'm also streaming it, so that's part of it. And, 20% of my GPU. Just... game has a hard time when shitloads of stuff is going on. Alright, I think I can push in now. We're doing the mass offensive. This will get our war contribution up a lot. What's our war contribution right now? Only 7%. It's split almost 50-50 between the Axis and Nationalist Spain for this side of the war. Republican Spain surrendered. Good. Okay. We might start going into Excavation 3 soonish. They're still just trying to attack across there. They even have a little bit of Soviet backup now. It's not gonna happen. I'm actually gonna get 2 more forts up there to be extra safe, because if that fell, we would have to scramble to throw together a defense, and I'd rather avoid that altogether. In fact, we could go total mobilization if we want, which would be very nice. We mix that with women in the workforce, and we don't even have a recruitable population disadvantage. Do we have enough war support for this? We don't have enough stability for it. Okay, So I'd rather just go war economy for now. No disadvantage to that. Help keep the industry strong. Yeah, this war is going really well. It's only a matter of time. How are the Allies doing? They haven't made landfall at all. Did the Spanish Civil War happen? Yeah, it happens every time. Nationalist Spain has won right now. I believe Republican Spain originally won, but Republican Spain joined the Comintern, Nationalist Spain joined the Axis, and the Axis booted out the Comintern. You're in this war, right? Yeah. Just making sure that both of my puppets are actually in the war. Although, honestly, I'd rather they just give me their forces so I can drop them in my garrison. Because they themselves aren't going to do anything. Give me your forces. And put them all in the garrison. There we go. That'll keep our coasts safe. Have a few more troops on them. This isn't very accurate. That is correct. This is alt history. Chat window and the chat on the stream window are different. That's weird. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's a server thing. It's weird. All right, we're pushing them in pretty hard now. I don't want your Lend-Lease, Bulgaria. I know you just want freedom. All right, the Istanbul forts are going well. Nice, we got a little bit of our own steel, which I might actually start just upgrading the infrastructure on soon. We'll see. Invest in IAR. God, that's hard to say. So we get some military factories and design company for air research, which we will want at some point. That is good. But it gets us to oil, which is always nice, although I believe we already have shitloads of oil. And then research and nuclear reactor construction speed, which I'm not sure we're going to bother with, but we'll see. We don't really have the air superiority to go dropping nukes on people. What do you mean that Romania did not conquer the Soviet Union? That's inaccurate. All right, we're pushing them back. Oh, and it looks like this is pretty nice. We actually got, where is it? Skilled Staffer on this guy right here, which means he can hold an extra 6 divisions, which I'd very much like to do because we actually have the manpower for it. I kind of want to just give him 6 tanks, though. If the only way I'm going to be able to beat strong opponents from this point on is to really outgun them severely. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure that manpower is never an issue. Can we get a really badass cutoff here, please? That would be nice. Could you imagine if we get a cutoff right here and all these divisions get stack wiped? They're really overextended. We don't have enough troops right here to do it, though, because they've kind of extended us. If the Soviets, or if the Germans really help out with this push, we could get a massive stack wipe. Like, I'm talking like 150 to 200,000 manpower kills all in one sweep. But I don't think Germany's gonna be smart enough to help me with this. Then I don't have a whole lot of people down there. You're the defender there. So, yeah, be an ambusher. Gives him more max entrenchment. Those are the defenders of Istanbul. They'll be even more entrenched now. Alright, we do need to import more rubber. A little bit more. And we are making our tiny bit of transport planes. We don't need many. I just need a little bit. The famous conflict, Battle of the Venus. All right, I do want field hospitals soon. And we're severely behind on support equipment, so we'll do that. In fact, I might go a little bit harder on it at some point. I also want to start replacing some infantry with some artillery at some point. We don't have the industry for that, so we're still just buffing the shit out of our industry. Alright, that'll do for now. Who's unsigned? Oh, the paratrooper. I'm just gonna set up this order ahead of time. I just want him to go from there. It doesn't have any planes, so I can't even set it up yet. Alright, we'll set that up later. Power up the artillery. I dragged my feet on that. Shouldn't have. Doesn't make a huge difference, thankfully. We're looking good on resources. Nice. Might start going ahead of time for more industry. I do need encryption. It's quick and it's good, and there's no way that the Soviets don't have decryption. They're gonna lose that little fight due to overextension, aren't they? Unless backup arrives, which won't. Yeah, they lost that little fight. That's not a big deal. I just hate seeing those little losses. That does not look like a penis, Balls Mahoney. I'll have you know that if you want to see something in this game that looks like a penis, it's right here. This is Lake Penis. It's in China, and then there's also Manchukuo, which is part of modern-day China. This is Lake Penis. Italy's influencing our politics. Okay, I figured this would happen eventually. We're gonna take, we're gonna start going slightly fascist over time. I want to avoid that for as long as I can. I really don't want like a civil war or anything. I'd rather lose some stability if it means that, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this now. I hate that I immediately lose like 12 stability, but we're gonna ban fascism. I don't ever want to go fascist if I can avoid it. Nope, Field Marshal got a bonus. Yeah. Okay. Thorough Planner is okay, but Infantry Expert's better. Now, because this is a general trait and he's a Field Marshal, he'll only be getting half the bonus. However, it's to every single one of the troops under his command. So it does actually add up to a lot, so I'll get it. So basically 7.5% more division attack on all of my infantry on the entire Soviet front line, which is very nice. Alright, looks like we're not actually going to get a cutoff here, which really sucks, but what are you going to do? Still don't have that first transport plane done yet. Tanks are being trained up well. Nice. Get the oil. How are we doing on oil, actually? We're probably not using much ourselves. What are we not producing? Some planes? Planes. Okay, that's fine. We actually... Yeah. We're cutting it close on oil just because of all of our tanks and trucks. I'm happy with that. I'm fine with missing out a tiny bit of steel for our destroyers. And before someone says banning fascism is the true fascism, there is an argument for that. However, I wouldn't call that the true fascism. I would just call that a bafflingly hypocritical decision. Alright, we're gonna get a really good surround right here. Yeah. Now, some will get away by boat, but we'll still kick some ass. I'll take the port equipment. And how much could I get out of that? Still wouldn't be enough. Sorry, it's just recon companies take almost nothing to add, but I really need those field hospitals. Hi, I'm Turkish. Yeah, we're fighting the Turks right now. We've got Istanbul. We're just holding the border. What's this? Oh, you want to send one division. Thank you, Slovakia. My native people helping out with their one division. I'm sorry, what am I able to get right now? Oh, apparently it's just dirt cheap to get the IAR. That's hard to pronounce. And, let me think. Do we go into air now? We do need a little bit of air support. Just the littlest bit. Get like that going and then we'll start the research. Oh, they're actually pushing that back. What the fuck is this front line? Get in there. There we go. Beautiful. That'll get the reinforcements up there. And you're our tank guy. Panzer expert. Increased chance of using blitz and encirclement, which are really good. And armored division defense up. Sweet. Although he doesn't have a frontline order now. I hate when that happens. The whole field marshal orders and field marshal plan system is not very well implemented. It has a lot of annoying little glitches that are hopefully going to get cleaned up in the next patch. Thanks for following. Ismac, I want to say? Welcome to the flock. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'll take ahead of time on the artillery upgrade. That's fine. And how close are we to being able to get any of this? Eh. Not close. Got it. After the next interwar fighter, we're going to go back into artillery more. Also, Leon Trotsky's dead now. Okay, that's going. 91 days left. I will take a little bit of ahead of time detriment on that. That's fine. We need more concentrated industry pretty badly. Ooh, a lot of things here damaged. Wait, which one? Where are these? Oh, those are the ones that are just getting bombed? I don't care about those anymore. Yeah, I don't need those. Is it just bombers? Yeah, it's just bombers from Ukraine. I don't care about that. Always make sure that your repairing your civilian factories is near the top of the production list. Just a pro tip out there. I think I unfollowed you by accident just now. Oh, we'll just hit follow again. That should fix it. Right, what did I just finish? Fuck. Oh, right. I got the oil. Yeah, that doesn't change any of my decisions. If anything, I just might export more of this. Right, Italy's getting a lot of my oil. Fine with me. Slovakia is trading for my oil, which is good for me. It'll help me annex them later. Bulgaria, I don't want a lend-lease from you. I don't want lend-leases from my own subjects. Hello, I never understood how to play that game. Well, I hope you learned something from this stream. This isn't the most tutorial, friendly stream in the world. But I did make a tutorial on YouTube if you want to see it. Yeah, keep working on improving worker conditions. That's actually a really high priority for us, is that we keep our stability going up, because we're actually quite unstable. I think you need to move the planes up. Nope, I'm intentionally holding them back so that they are not fighting. If anything, I might just land them. Yeah, there, land them. I don't care if I get bombed. I just don't want any of them dying yet. I'm sorry, what's all of this, and why are we not just moving in when they clearly have nothing? God, these troops are not aggressive enough. There we go. They have nothing. They can't fight back. They don't have supplies. Just kill them all. Oh, thanks for following. Blame Folder. Welcome to the flock. I hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, improved artillery, and we actually... do we need more tungsten yet? Do we really? Not really. And the steel's just impacting our boats, which I don't care about. How are we doing on the kills? We've lost about 500,000. Soviets have lost 4.5 million. Ooh. Okay, the strikes, spend as much political power as we can on fixing it, because those suck. Terminated because of lack of civilian factories. Yeah, it's fine. Yep, we're out of civilian factories for a little while because of the strike. That sucks. Yeah, it's gonna hurt our industry for a little bit. Getting you interested in Paradox games? Paradox games are awesome. Alright, just kill them already. That way I can get my dudes on the front line again. Get that big ass surround. Stack wipe. Don't move guys away from the front line to get to this. God damn it. I would just like hold control and click this front line to tell them to go there, but that doesn't work with field marshal orders, because field marshal orders barely work, but you pretty much need them for shit like this. Ever played Victoria 2? Barely, but I know a decent amount about it because I'm friends with Alger Hill and he's got a playthrough of it. I pop in and watch it sometimes. There we go. What are the kills at now? Soviet Union just lost like another 300,000. My war contributions are at almost 30%, which is around where I want to keep it. I mean, if I can go above that, that's nice, obviously, but, you know, it's not really the highest priority. Can I get a cutoff right here? Because they kind of are just giving me an opportunity. If I just attack all these other parts at the same time, then they can't move in and stop me. In fact, I can get another cutoff right there. There. Now they can't get reinforcements. I'm going to cut them off here, and all these guys are going to die. Well... you didn't plan that one out very well, Soviet Union. You are so fucked now. Oh my god, they are so fucked. Well, that is that. I do need to frontline this a little bit. What I'm gonna do is just take 2 dudes. And, oh god, you can't frontline this, can you? Okay, move right there. Just walk there. I can't give you a general. You know what? You don't even need one right now. There's little bits of this game you can't frontline and it's really annoying. There, frontline that. I just need them to sit there. Just so that people don't just worm their way in. Oh, we have a really awkward frontline now. Okay, we are drawing a new one. We're going to do that. Because that gets us Stalingrad, Leningrad, and Moscow. How are the Allies doing over here, by the way? They have not made landfall. Good. They haven't made landfall in Italy, which is usually where they show up.